The what?
When the drugs start taking over Pasadena? When did you have knowledge of that? Like, when did you see that happen?
The drugs?
Yeah.
Shit.
Man, it always been drugs. What are you talking about? It always been drugs. Listen, before me, it was a pill thing, right? It was they was having them Red Devils and all. That's when my dad and them grew all that type of shit, bro. Then you still had the pill shit when I was, but then you had like the Sherm, the heroin. I didn't even know what that shit literally looked like back then, but then the powder form of cocaine. It wasn't none of this shit like now. You know what I mean? The rock form like that, it wasn't none of that. Unless they freebased or some shit like that and rocked it up on, you know what I mean? They did it another way. I don't know, that was above my...
Like 83?
Yeah, that was above my whole get down. But the dope epidemic came out in 83. I mean, that was the worst thing that could have came out. You know what I mean? Even then, what was going on before. That was definitely the worst thing. You know? That was definitely the worst thing. That's why I got shit fucked up now. That's why they got... Listen. A black household, I ain't lying, is the best household to be raised by because they show you, you know what I mean, really a real mother that ain't on nothing or nothing is gonna teach their kid, you know what I mean, how to be clean, how to clean up, how to work for themselves, how to do shit, bro. You know what I mean? You not being lazy like these kids now don't want to do shit, you know what I mean, and just want to be in fucking phones and all this type of shit, bro. You know, but the white peoples took that out of their hands when that dope epidemic came in. You know what I mean? Because they threw it right here in the ghetto. Now, all the weak black mamas, because you got to say that, you know what I mean? But yeah, you got to say that because if you own something that's uncontrollable, then you weak to that. You know what I mean? You know you can't control this, but yet still, you still fucking with it. But it got through in here and they got on the shit, and some of them, you know what I mean, did what wasn't normal, you know what I mean? Probably go chase shit, left the kids and this, that, and other, and that gave them the opportunity to step in the door, you know what I mean, and try to raise your kid. It's not right how they saying raise your kid, you know what I mean? For real though, I swear to God, nigga. Who was them to say something? The rich white peoples, they supposed to have the best raising, right? Nigga, they got the worst kids. Them is the ones that's serial killers and everything else. You don't even pay attention to these motherfuckers when you rich. You feel what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers be the worst kids in the world, bro. Because you ain't dead now. You got a nanny, you got this, that, there's somebody else raising your kid. But that's your kid. But then you gonna tell our peoples how to raise their kids, you know what I mean? No matter if they did get under this, you know what I mean, fucked up narcotic, you feel what I'm saying? At the same time, you know what I mean? They still supposed to get a chance, you know what I mean? To be able to overcome that before you try to tell them how to raise. Man, stop it, man. These kids is terrible nowadays, bro. Because the hold they got on the community, you know what I mean? Like, if this happened, your kid come to school and pouting or something, they gonna be trying to send the police to you and all. You feel me? Come on, bro, quit playing. Nigga, they supposed to get their ass whooped when they wrong. You feel what I'm saying? To be taught how black peoples do.
And this generation.
Fuck you talking about, bro? That's the best way.
Kids fight today.
You know how many peoples is in the NFL and the NBA and all that? That's black, nigga. That nigga got right home training. Quit playing, bro.
Kids fight today and go get their mamas and daddies. They come fight with them.
White people's crazy, man. Then they turn around. Wow. They turn around and let 2 men adopt a girl. How you do that? How motherfucker do some shit like that? They let 2 men adopt a girl. What they know about this girl? It's crazy, bro. This shit is like weird though, bro. And then they let that happen in court, bro. And they telling you to put your hand on a Bible and this, that, and that. In the Bible, what it say? What it say about that in the Bible? You're not even honoring that. So you know it's fucked up, bro. You're not even honoring what it say in the Bible, bro. About sins and shit. Come on, bro, quit playing. So yeah, I don't, you know, that's just one thing that be on my mind. I hate that shit though, you know what I mean? For real.
And then,
yo,
you know, like, let's give me your reaction to like when people are talking about like the Pasadena Devil Lanes and like demonic workshop. Where
I don't know nothing about it, bro. I don't know, man. What the fuck is that? I don't know nothing about no shit like that.
Could that be for like homie smoking Sherm?
It must be.
Like some black magic?
Nah, listen, bro. What, they tripping off the shirt? Cause I ain't never heard no shit like that, nigga. That don't go hand.
We all Christians. That's just the name the hood came up with, devil.
Man, well, listen, bro.
Devil.
Bro.
Nothing like that.
Hey, where you get it at? Where you get that at? That's crazy, bro. Where is that at? Nah, I don't know. Now what, motherfucker? Now listen, what people go through life and go to school and become and whatever, that's on them. If they're a gang member and they worship at 60 or whatever that shit is, all that shit, that's on them, totally on them. That's not connected with the, you understand? So don't get that fucked up. Like it's connected to everybody else. I'm a second generation motherfucker, so listen, bro. I ain't never heard no shit like that. That ain't never been on the menu. So, man, listen, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, bro, cut it out, man.
And then when we talking about down in the snake pits, the community arms, is that the original snake pits?
What? Summit? No, like Mountain to Painter. It's really the pits, you know what I mean? Because it was you feel me, the snake, it was built like the snake. You heard me?
To go straight through.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They just call community arms the pits, but that ain't it's Divines where that was the pits, you feel me? On the real, originally. Straight up.
But who was over there originally though?
Man, actually, I swear to God, this crazy too. This gonna sound crazy as a motherfucker though, nigga. Nigga, the alley cats was up in that motherfucker way before us, nigga. On the real, I didn't, man, once I came in the view and, you know what I mean, we get them up out of there, bro. They was messing with all the girls in the Divines and everything. Think about it. Sonya, my first baby mama, nigga, was one.
Yeah. But she was the alley cat crib?
Yeah, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You had this motherfucker right here. You steady passing me this motherfucker. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. And but we did what we did though. We lunch, all of it. We was right there, nigga, on the real. In the blink of an eye. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hostile.
But I can't say this too though. I always gotta keep shit real though when we talk about shit. Them niggas wasn't no buses though. You understand what I'm saying? What I mean, they wasn't no buses though. We got them up out of there. Don't get it fucked up. Now. Don't get it twisted. We got them up out of there where, you know, it ain't nothing happening. But them niggas wasn't no buses though. Cause them niggas, when we used to be over here skating and shit, when they was skating in the park, be bumping and jumping back in the day, them niggas gonna still try to mob through here, bro. Swear to God. Cause them niggas like, nigga, we from here too. You feel me? It's always a squabble or something, then it became something different, you know what I mean? But yeah, them niggas wasn't no, yeah, hell yeah. Don't get it fucked up, nigga. And look, and on everything, them niggas lived on Sunset. Right there on Sunset and fucking Pepper. Right across the street from the projects, nigga, ain't nothing got killed over there. On the real, them niggas was there. You know how close, that's crazy. But yeah, you know what I mean? It was a lot of fighting and like do shit like that then. You know what I mean? Catch you at the motherfucking talent shows and shit like that though, you know what I mean? And yeah. So but what's the what?
What's the subsets, like the clicks, yeah. So we just clear that up.
It ain't nothing, listen bro.
Just to clear that up.
To clear it up to me, it ain't no clicks, nigga. Fuck you talking about. You got motherfuckers grew up on the low end, feel me? You got motherfuckers grew up on the top, you got motherfuckers grew up in the projects and we go together. It's no different. PDL is home front, that's it. That's true. All you did was you grew up down there. You could just represent I grew up down there. But once you in that organization, that gang, that's what it is. It's PDL. It ain't no cliques, nigga. See, cliques is what fucked up the hood in the first place. There's no such thing. How you gonna click on your own homies? Niggas you grew up with. How can you possibly click on them? That's all bad, bro, because somebody gonna get into it and go on this side and do something wrong to this person. They done grew up, slept together. That's goofy, bro. There ain't no cliques. Not to me. You know, I'm one gang.
So y'all didn't have it back then? Y'all didn't have it
No, we didn't do that. Hell no, we didn't do no shit like that.
You from the low end. You say I'm the low end something. So they may say the top, but it ain't like.
Man, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little truthful story, bro. We was so far into not doing that shit. One time, you know, the Eastside came after the fact. The first people that was saying Eastside was Stony them, because they was over there on El Molino. That's El Molino over there, right? Over there in Washington Park, right? That's the East Side. So they was the first, and then they was the first ones trying to say Phi Deuce, East Side. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Where that come from with PDL, bro? You see what I'm saying? That's the first thing, and we got on that.
Clear that up.
You know what I mean? Not to put no shade, because homies is homies, you know what I mean? Not to put no, you feel me? But we got on that. Because that ain't what it's about, bro. You know what I mean? Nigga, we ain't signed up for you to be trying to think you over everything, nigga, and you could switch up and bring something else in view. Man, after niggas has been working so hard doing that, man, kill it, man. Nah, it ain't happening. Yeah, this my boy Big O, you heard me? My boy Big O, I don't even dress like this, man. I don't have no shirts and shit like that, you know what I mean, huh?
You have to put them more in the camera, like, you know.
Yeah, like what? Like, this my boy Big O, get down, you know what I mean? You feel me? It's my boy, my young homie, you know what I mean? I'm supporting his drive, I'm gonna support all the homies that's doing something, you heard me? I don't dress like this, nigga. I'm a regular type nigga, some sweatpants and some shit like that, but I told my boy, you feel what I'm saying? I like it. I like his gear, so you know what I mean? I probably, anytime I'm on the camera, I might have his on, you hear me? What I'm gonna have somebody else for? Sean John them ain't doing nothing for me, you know what I mean? At least my homie could pull over, I can get something from him. I can't get nothing from no motherfucking Sean John and all that weird shit, bro. You heard me?
We got it.
Yeah, that's what we do. You heard me? The gang thing, you heard?
So when we're talking about, like, girls joining gangs, though, what's like some of the first girls from
Tammy Butler,
PDL?
Tammy Butler, nigga, FIFA. You know what I mean? Nah, these is before them. You know what I mean? These before Brina, Trina, and Baby Girl and them. This is before them. These are first set. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh no, Tammy Sanders and them too, yeah, Tammy Sanders, but she was older than us, so that might be the first set, but I don't know no more than just like her. But Tammy Butler and them, and FIFA and them was homegirls, you know what I mean, on the real though. Now, you got different eras, you got your Baby Girls and them and all that type of stuff. I was in Y when they was up and coming and doing their thing, right? So when I got, with Miyoshi and all them, so, but then you had that generational that came along in the 90s, you know what I mean, in the middle 90s with Jada B and them, you know what I mean? That was a good core. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was a good core. And the first core, Tammy and them, the eras was different. You see what I'm saying? We was like going to school and shit like that, and they was fighting girls on buses and shit like that, you know what I mean? That type of shit. But then when we got to this later era, you know what I mean? It was a different ball game. You know what I mean? It was a little more serious shit. You know what I mean? But they was riders though. You know what I mean? On the real, they was riders. I ain't even gonna lie. From what I know and see, they was riders. Because I done been in situations where homegirls talking about they homegirls, but then they turn around, a couple of drive-by come through and all that, they become girls, you know what I mean? Just fuck all that, I'm finna have kids and they leave it alone. So that's why I always say to myself, man, I don't believe in homegirls type shit, right? But then when I go in my mind,
keep them in their place.
I know the first set was a good set and this set was a set because them is the ones I was out completely with. You know what I mean? And watch, you know what I mean? And seen the things that they did. So that's all I can speak on.
So when we talking about this gang life and whatever else, right?
Yo.
Let's talk about, like, who was the first homie to get killed by the Crips?
First homie was Larry Manuel, Crazy Kilo, bro. Wow. You hear me? And the situation happened over here, bro. You know what I mean? They smashed the nigga over here from the block, jumped on his head and all that shit. Niggas all left together. We told this nigga, don't go. He wanted to buy, Crazy Kilo was crazy at that time, He go off and do his own thing. He probably had somebody he was gonna rob or something, you know what I mean? Young nigga. And he got caught up here on pen and, they double back, you know what I mean? That was the first homie on the real, though. Yeah. Crazy Kilo, Larry Manuel on Bloods.
So how did you feel about that shit?
Oh, that was my road dog. You know, you know how niggas you are, bitch. Shit, you already know, man. You know what I mean? I was sick, nigga, on the real. I was sick. That was a motherfucker I ran with every day. He was right there on Garfield. I'm right in the pit. Man, stop it. It's crazy, though. But yeah, that was the first one, though, you know what I mean? We can't go back and say, damn, we told him this, that's over with, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was our first, you know what I mean, loss right there, bro. In the gang life, that was our loss, our first loss.
Like 40 years ago, long.
You said like 40 years ago?
That was more than that.
Every longer.
It was longer because you got to think about it. 82, 81, I went to Y. That's 40 years. That's 42 years ago. You heard what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was before that, before I even thought to go to Y. You know what I mean? So yeah, we was real young.
We was like 30.
We were about 12, 11, shit like that. Yeah.
So how old was you when you picked up your first gun, though?
Shit, about that time. I was probably about 11 or 12, you know what I mean? That's because I had an older homie, you know what I mean, that, you know, you feel me? And he was playing with that type of shit, so of course, you know what I mean, I'm, you know what I mean, up under him. Right. Of course, you know what I mean, I'm, you know, yeah, about 11, 12, for sure.
Well, I mean, you don't gotta say like what you did with it, but like, can you describe like what kind of gun was it? Like
man, it was a 22. It was a bullshit 22, nigga. On the real though, but it was bigger then, nigga. It was, you know what I mean? It was a bullshit ass 22. You know what I mean? So you know, I ended up having a few of them motherfuckers though. On the real, I kept them at the house.
Rifles.
Matter of fact, cause we on the low end, so I'm the one kept all the shit though. But we did have a 4.4 though. We did have a 4.4. That motherfucker was huge though. You know what I mean? That 22 was good for a nigga at 11, 12, nigga. But 4.4, that motherfucker was hefty, nigga. I said, damn. But yeah, I had good teaching, bro. On the real, when it comes to this shit, I had good teaching, bro. On the real. That's why my mind is crisp as it. And I told you, like in the last time, nigga, shit, I ain't went past 6th grade. But I'm self-made though, you know what I mean? I'm self-educated. Truthfully, for real, I'm self-educated. And, you know, and I had good leadership. 2 leadership I shoot out too. Big Lunch, Sam Bronson, nigga. You know what I mean? That's the man that named me. And Big Duck. You know what I mean? You know Big Duck in that what? Way of Life in the car club? Yeah, Big Duck. You know what I mean? Them 2 dudes right there, you know what I mean? I learned everything from them. As far as, you know what I mean, how to grow up in this shit right here at a young age, bro. Them 2 right there, for sure. Shout out to both of them. It's the whole thing. Listen, one thing about it, bro, you always have somebody before you, right? Yeah. So if you came in and you had somebody before you, what make you think they don't know more than what you coming into? You never know more than what this person, you know what I mean, know. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why that's a big homie. And your big homie is supposed to teach you, you know what I mean, what he know about, what he did, and what you coming into. To have you laced, that's what that's about. And yeah, that got bad.
Tell him I'm almost 60 and I got big homies. We all got big homies.
Yeah, I'm your big homie, nice ass nigga. Nigga, we the same age. I'm your big homie, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Why I said ain't no clicking up, right? Because when I came into the game and we came up, nigga, all of us, it wasn't that many of us, so all of us, scrap yards, whether you hung at the scrap yards, the projects, on the east side, down low, on the top, nigga, we all grouped up and used to go up there to the block and fight niggas and everything else, bro. That's what I'm saying. See, you never had none of, see, they separated here. You know what I mean? They separated. They really thinking this and that is a gang. They done have flags for it. You know what I mean? When the only flag is red. You see what I'm saying? They got flags for that now. For the top, for the low, it's unheard of to me. You feel what I'm saying? So, now, that's when it came fucked up though, you know what I mean? We didn't do it like that. We always still together, you know what I mean? No matter where we hung out at.
Take out your gun.
Who? Nah, get out of here. Yo, that's how we did it. You know what I mean? You had to work, you know what I mean, with what you got, nigga, and we worked it better, and it was a better lifestyle, you know what I mean, than what it is now, really. And it's way more money and all kind of shit now, but this shit bullshit. It's just bullshit now, but you know, it is what it is, you know. I don't know. That shit, you know, fucked up.
Watered down, niggas dying out.
Yeah, because that, and see,
Dying out.
and that's why, you know what I mean? I be trying to like really like, you know what I mean, let my little homies know. I always shoot them. They probably think like, man, this nigga be always talking about this bullshit. Man, I be trying to let them know, you feel me? Man, listen, bro. One thing you gotta know, bro, when you come into anything, you wanna know the history. What the fuck you signing up for something you don't know the history for? That's dumb as fuck, bro. You know what I mean? So you'll let anybody tell you the history of what's going on and you taking it from 2000 to now. No, nigga, this shit been in the 70s, nigga. You know what I mean? And it always been chain of commands, different motherfuckers, you know what I mean? And they got past that, they got fucked up in that in my city, man. You know what I mean? On the real though.
What's the odds of that? They don't wanna see a nigga win, they don't wanna see me rich. Lame like shit, the mafia, nigga, you hear me?
Lame life.
They don't wanna see me rich. Money on my mind, nigga, money on my mind. What's the odds of that? Long live ODD. Aye, now what's the odds of this? They don't wanna see a nigga win, they don't wanna see me rich. One thing I can never do is switch up on my bottom bitch, cause she was at the bottom when I was starving, trying to make some sense. A lot of niggas tricky, keep your blicky cause it's self-defense. Swear to God they pussies, niggas always trying to straddle fence. So you wonder why I keep it on me. I swear to God these niggas pussy and they sleeping on me.